Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I am the Humble Gamer and this is some more of my hitchhike across Europe using Euro trucks. Just make sure everyone's behaving themselves. Yes, they are. Lovely. So, last time we got down as far as Manchester and then had to come back to Carlisle. So, yeah, that's a little frustrating. I'm not going to lie. What does this option do? Oh, it just shows the legend. That's lovely. Fantastic. Photo trophy. How interesting. Right, so, anyway, now we're going to find a job. And we're in Carlisle, so it needs to be something going from Carlisle to somewhere. And it is midnight in the evening, in the morning, in game time. Carlisle to Liverpool, cottage cheese, 18 tons of it. Well, it gives us somewhere different. It'll tick another place off. So yes, let's go to Liverpool. Let's go Cardiff to Liverpool. Carlisle to Liverpool. Ah, taunting me with the European stuff. Liverpool, we another one ticked off. There we go. Right, so let's get everything started. Oh, it's the same place, just going to a different destination. Fine. I'm assuming next rest stop is in 11 hours. Yes, so. Yeah, every time you do rest between, which I guess is fair enough. We are, of course, on to day 2 of our journey. We're driving a Scania again. Slightly different make this time, I think, though. Slightly different model, sorry. Nothing coming from that way, nothing coming from that way, so we can just pull straight out. And again, I think similar situation. Anything coming that way? No. Anything coming that way? No. So we can just pull straight out. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, the adventure stalled a little bit last time, having to go back to Carlisle. Hopefully this time will be a continuous forward momentum. So yeah, a lot of this is roads we drove last time. We're just taking a right turn at the bottom end to go to Liverpool rather than left to Manchester. We're hoping for Liverpool we can maybe open up, maybe Cardiff, maybe Swansea, get Wales done. Because we've already ticked off Scotland. So I've probably ticked off the Scots a lot on this channel at some point. Well, for a start, I'm English, so that naturally ticks them off. That is correct. You will wait for me. Well done, cars. Well done indeed. And then up we go. Up the quite nasty slope when you've got 18 tons of cottage cheese behind you. I mean, who would drag 18 tons of cottage cheese up a hill for a job? Truckers, that's who. Truckers. Truckers, lorry drivers, any sort of delivery person. The quantities may be different, but it's going to be them more than anybody else. I really hope in Liverpool we get to open up a couple of other places, because like I said, we're still ahead of the curve. Having done 5 by the start of day 2, we are ahead of where we need to be to do this in the 3 months in game time that I've sort of planned. I say 3 months, 90 days essentially is what I've set myself. Because this doesn't work in months and years, it just works in literally days of the week. We're just going to assume that we're assuming every month has 30 days, which is give or take what the situation is. So yeah, 90 days to do 234 cities. Well, 233 because we started in Aberdeen. So that is about 2.5 a day, give or take. Through this tunnel again. I'm getting to know this bit of motorway pretty well. On the game anyway, not in real life. This is a less... I think the nicest space so far I've been in cab-wise has been the Mercedes, I think, if I'm being honest. Mercedes was quite a nice space. The Scanias haven't been a bad space. I think the Mercedes definitely jumps out as a particularly luxurious looking cab. Need to be in that lane because we're not going to Newcastle. Once again, we're not going to Newcastle. Obviously, the other thing is, as we upgrade, we'll get more jobs out, which means we can go to different places. But yeah, so to hitchhike all the way to Manchester and then have to hitchhike back to Carlisle was frustrating. But I just don't. I stand by what I said in the last episode. I think if we're doing Britain, Europe is a single landmass, and so lots of stuff could happen there, and we could crisscross it and not necessarily go in an order. But I think Britain, you want to get Britain done. You want to tick Britain off, and you don't want to leave any of Britain until last. The thing is, we don't know where it is yet, but one of the towns on this map, one of the cities on this map, is going to be the last one, and we don't know which one that's going to be. I know which one I want to be I want Dover to be the last British city or town, because it makes sense, because we then go from Dover across the Channel into Europe. But as for Europe, I mean, there is no set route around Europe as far as I'm concerned. I've separated the list of cities into regional blocks. But yeah, I'm not necessarily. I'm more precious about getting Britain done as an entity than I am about doing any particular bit of Europe as an entity, because Europe is fucking huge compared to Britain. So yeah. I'm still umming and ahhing about the decision to not go to Rotterdam and not use that opportunity to tick off Rotterdam, but we could have left Britain and then we'd have to come back, and the thing is, to come back into Britain, I may have ended up in the same situation of just going from Manchester to Rotterdam and then Rotterdam back to Manchester. And I thought it's probably more interesting or more correctly, it's probably less boring to do Manchester to Carlisle twice, once in each direction, than it is to do Manchester to Rotterdam once in each direction. I suppose I could have been smart and deviated from the route and gone through places like Grimsby, like Sheffield, but I don't know, I want to do this as organically as possible, bearing in mind that I admit I can choose my jobs. But like I said, I accept I may have made a mistake, but I just feel like I don't feel like I have. Is the gut answer for you? I don't feel like I've made a mistake. It feels like the right call to have done Manchester to Carlisle and back again, rather than go Manchester to Rotterdam and risk being bounced between those two places, because that's a lot of journey time to waste to go to Rotterdam to only find out, oh, you've got to go back to Manchester, whereas Manchester to Carlisle is not a massive waste. It's not a big journey in that sort of sense. And I know, I forgot to add on, we could have started doing Holland. Yeah, but I don't really want to do Europe yet. I want to get Britain out the way. I've talked about this a long time, especially since it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's be honest here. It's just a bit of silly fun on a video game that I hope in some way entertains you, even if it is just the journey side of things entertaining you. But either way, the point is we are now 32 miles away from Liverpool, which will be another tick on off our list. We'll have done another city. Into that lane. Birmingham, that's on the signs. Hadn't even considered when we're getting to Birmingham yet. I've still got Newcastle to tick off. Oh, incidentally, I should have mentioned this in the first. I'm not counting ports as specific towns. Like, I don't count Felixstowe as a town, unless it's a place where you get a notification that says you have discovered, and I don't think you get that for Felixstowe. We'll find out, because I will probably inevitably end up at Felixstowe at some point. There you go, coming off now. Yeah, Birmingham and Swansea are two potential destinations from Liverpool. But yeah, I'm not like unless it's a big circle on the map, I'm not counting it as turn that off. I'm not counting it as a destination as such. Although actually some of the ones in Europe are not necessarily big circles, but I think they are all. I might have to start adding in Felixstowe and Dover and all that sort of thing. We will see. We will see. I'll have a think of that. Think about that off camera and see where I land. I would say tell me in the comments, but like I said, I record this so far in advance that there's no point. You can comment what you think I should do, and then disagree with me when I don't do what you think I should have done, because I recorded this about 2 to 3 months before you see it. So, but I will certainly take any advice you give me on into Series 2 when we do go into Europe. I'm now intrigued, genuinely, to throw this forward as to what town will become last. Which town will be the last one I visit? Because one of them's got to be. Of those 233 other towns that weren't Aberdeen, one of them, that was me crashing into the guardrail on the side of the road. We're all good there. Apart from Aberdeen, one of these towns, one of the towns in mainland Europe is going to be, I mean, it could be a town in Britain, I doubt it, but one of the towns in mainland Europe, or cities in mainland Europe, is going to be the last place I visit on this adventure. And we don't know it yet. We don't know which one it is yet, but one of them is going to be. We cannot escape that fact. And first of all, I find that whole concept fascinating, but also, I can't wait to find out which one it is. We've discovered Liverpool. We've made progress for the first time in 2 videos. Or for the first time since halfway through the last video, sorry, in Manchester. We have actually made progress in terms of our adventure. Well, I'm going. It looks like I was correct to do so. Come on, get through these lights, 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 get through these fucking twats. Sorry, what am I stopping for, lights? The hordes of traffic coming from central Liverpool? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, mate. Nothing's happening. Let me through. Thank you. About fucking time. Stupid lights. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. So we're going left at the roundabout. And then straight left. And then we're parking. We're halfway through this video, so... God, I hope there's somewhere nice and new to explore going to come up. That would be lovely. Oh, this is a small parking area. Dare I ask, where do you want it? Okay, not awful. Not awful at all. In fact, quite workable, I think. Yep, there we go. That should just straighten it up. Then, yeah, there we go. There we go. Pretty much, I think we're going to do this on the first approach. Just keep myself straight in terms of the trailer. And I genuinely think just using the mirror behind my head. Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. There we go, done. Liverpool ticked off. And potentially another level? Yeah, I'll be level 3 driver, yeah. So, Liverpool ticked off. There we go. So now done 6. And we'll do some more blowing up stuff. We'll do class 2, which is gases. So flammable gases, for example, acetylene or hydrogen, non-flammable gas including cryogenic gases and liquid such as nitrogen, neon, poisonous gases that may cause death or serious injury if inhaled, fluorine, chlorine, hydrogen, cyanide. So we can definitely do some stuff. I have an email. What's it saying? We can help you grow. I don't need any money. The idea is I want to make enough money from this adventure to basically start my own company whenever I want to at the end of this. Now I need to find a job leaving from Liverpool. Liverpool to Carlisle. Nope, not doing that again. Oh, come on. Come on. Give me something good leaving from Liverpool. Come on. Esbjerg. But that's Denmark. I don't want to... Nope. Liverpool to Esbjerg. Liverpool to Sheffield. There we go. Some dry milk. Liverpool to Sheffield. Lovely. 3 grand. Let's do it. Right, so actually what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to call this episode here because I have real life things to do. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below. Check out my other Euro Trucks stuff in the description below. And also check out my Grand Adventure in the description below. Also, check out the annotations on the screen you are about to see. Thank you ever so much for watching. Like I said, if you have enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. When we come back, we'll be going from Liverpool to Sheffield on my Grand Hitchhike Across Europe in Euro Trucks. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Goodbye.
I think I've spotted where Russell might be.
Oh, there you are, you stupid thing! Look at you, your robes don't fit. The vape bleed? No, what is this? Who are these?